Good morning. Welcome to Module 7, Lesson 23, Debrief Questions. Since we didn't have the application video, we want to start a vocabulary video on area and perimeter instead. Since we didn't have our joke, let's do it now. It says, what do we want? Low-flying airplane noises. When do we want it? Now. Because that's what a plane sounds like when it goes by real fast. Okay, so first question. What is an example of when you might need to know the perimeter of something in the real world? Well, it depends on where you're at in life. For me, I need to know the perimeter of bedrooms, so I know how much trim to get. I need to know the perimeter of my backyard, so I can know how much fencing to get. I need to know lots of different things for building. But for you, it might be a little different. So maybe some of you like to ride bikes and you want to build a bicycle track. So if you figure out how big the perimeter is, you can start to figure out what you can put along the edges of your track. Or maybe you want to build a train set. So you got to figure out how much train you want to run, how much track you want to run, and then you got to find out the perimeter that you'll need to fit all that track. Or maybe you want to go start a race, or you want to build some sort of a fun game where you have to follow certain rules, but you got to know how much space you have to draw everything out. So really, finding the perimeter of things changes from day to day from whatever age you are. Now, you can probably come up with some fun ideas of what you might need to find a perimeter of. I'd love to hear them. Please reach out, email them, or post them in the classroom. I'd like to see what you can come up with. And for our next question, how does knowing the perimeter help you find the area of something? Well, as simply as I can, finding the area is you need to know the side lengths, right? You need to do length times width, or one side length multiplied by the other side length to figure out the space inside. And they are very closely related. Oftentimes when you need to find the area of something, it's because you're going to put something in a specific perimeter. So if my perimeter is a 4 by 5, I have 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5, my perimeter would be 18 units around, but inside of it I have 20 square units to work with. So oftentimes you'll need to find both at the same time, so that's why this module we're spending a lot of time going back and forth doing area and perimeter and area, because they're easy to get confused and easy to get mixed up. So the more practice you do, the more you're going to be familiar with what each of them is. And there might be fun ways to remember it, like perimeter is plussing the sides, or area is all about the inside. Whatever you can come up with to remember the difference between area and perimeter. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I'll see you tomorrow.